And I plan to seek legal consultation. I do plan to do that. Yes.
Yeah, because somebody said Tariq is in some hot water now. Probably that the fact that he is your past employer makes it a legal situation. That actually does make it a legal situation because he's your past employer. So hopefully,
person that said that he's a lawyer, I'll have to take his information down because I have several lawyers reaching out to me right now. So I'm just taking everyone's information.
Autumn Ray, can you put your email address in there so in the comment section so that Sara can get it? She said that so that because you said to contact her. So can you put your email address in there so that she can get in touch with you?
How can I see the comment?
You should be able to, but After Cool Kid said I wouldn't oppose a gag order on him. So only Elisa W said he is your past employer, and if he continues to defame you, he can be sued. That's probably the case at this point, actually, because I know that when you're somebody's past employer, just advertising that he fired her, that's illegal. You can't, because that's like disclosing information in somebody's employee file. Like, for example, my past employer could not come back and say anything about me publicly. If my past employer did that, then I could sue them. And I wish my past employer would do it because I surely would. And Autumn Ray said, oh, yes, she has a hell of a case at this point.
Yes, I do. I realize that. He's using his platform, his power, his money to quote unquote end me. And for what? What is the point? Why?
I hope he stopped. I really wish that he would stop. Alima Tunish said, yeah, Sara, you need proof of employment. She already has it. So it doesn't, she already has that. And in the video, he said he was her employer. So even that would be proof along.
Because I asked him a question. This can't be.
Yeah, I'm with Dark Child. Dark Child said, unfortunately, the Black community feels the need to bash one another publicly. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. I don't know. And honestly, it's just further hurting my feelings, honestly. I am a human being. I am a female. I have feelings, and it hurts my feelings. I looked up to this man. I thought going into the situation that I would learn how to be further more successful in my career. I thought, you know, we can really do some big things together as far as in the Black community. I had really good ideas. Tariq had really good ideas. I thought we can bring that together, being so that.
Mr. Wash said, don't say anymore, get a lawyer. So that's what he said.
Well, I'm waiting for that guy to put his email in the comment section.
KT Love, I don't know where you got your information from. KT Love says Sara is not coming off as credible. People can say they fired someone if that's what happened. Has nothing to do with anyone. I don't know where you got your information from, KT Love, but you need to do some research. And I suggest you look on the Bureau of Labor and Industries website, because what you're saying is not true. You cannot disclose publicly that a person got fired and they were your past employer. You can't even disclose that to other employers within the company. You can say that they left the company. You can say they're no longer here, but you can't publicly, when you're somebody's employer, say on live in a public arena, you cannot tell that you fired them. You cannot do that. I don't know where you're getting your information from. I really don't know.
And not only that, you cannot slander someone's name. You cannot do that. You cannot sit here and talk about somebody saying that I am a thief when you have no tangible evidence that I'm a thief. You're making shit up. You have no evidence. I'm not like Zaza Ali, where he actually pulled up this woman's criminal history. I have no criminal background. I've never been arrested, never been to jail, nothing. So how are you saying that I'm a thief? Is this based on your hatred for me? Like, understand, this man hates me so much for no reason. I've done nothing to this man. Nothing. I didn't deserve this.
Oh, Kool-Aid man, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do I really want to go? What road are you talking about? I'm reading comments in there, and bottom line, that person was wrong. That I went through a lawsuit with my employer, a legal situation with my employer, so I kind of know what they can and can't do. And they can't not disclose information. It's called disclosing information technically in their private employee file. It's not even about dragging anybody or getting into anything. That's just about a fact. You just can't do that. I wouldn't care if it was Tariq or somebody else. You just can't do that. That's just the reality of what it is. If you don't believe, you need to get on the Bureau of Labor and Industry website and you need to check that out, but you cannot do that. You can't do that. To my knowledge, dark child, it is a privacy violation. To my knowledge, that's what it is too. And again, it wouldn't matter if Tariq was doing it or if Joe up the street was doing it. I live across the street from a mall. It would, if any of those, let's just say hypothetically, Macy's has an employee and then Macy fires that employee. If whatever Macy's manager who fired the employee went to a public platform, announced that that person was fired, and then start saying stuff, that would be a defamation of character and a privacy violation lawsuit. So bottom line is, you don't have to like it. It's not about whether it's being Tariq. That goes for anybody. You just can't do that. Big Fame 01 says she had weed in her employee's card. That doesn't matter. None of that matters. That shouldn't have even been disclosed.
What is me smoking?
Exactly. And Miss Feminista said, why are people threatening Cynthia with Tariq's rap? Many people make videos about me. I just got a note of somebody else I don't care about any of that. It doesn't matter. If people want to say stuff about me, let them say stuff about me. I don't even care. The bottom line of it is I haven't said anything negative about Tariq. I'm simply telling you that you cannot publicly disclose that someone was fired. Even if he left everything out of it, even if he left everything out, bottom line is you cannot publicly disclose that an employee was fired. You cannot do that. That's just the bottom line. That's about a law. That's about the legal system. You cannot do that.
I am currently seeking an attorney. And if anybody is an attorney, you guys can please email me at Sara Nicole inquiries@gmail.com. Cynthia, I would appreciate if you leave the email in your description box for me, please.
I will. 80 Goke said California is an at-will state. Clearly, you don't know what at-will means. At-will employment just means that Sara can quit if she wants to, or Tariq can fire her for any reason. It doesn't mean that you can publicly disclose it, though. And that's just what the facts are. Most states across America are at-will employment states, but that doesn't have anything to do with whether you disclose it publicly or not. That doesn't matter. That's the thing. I wish people would go educate themselves before they say something. At-will employment, you obviously don't even know what that means.
It's a bunch of, now talk about babble. It's a bunch of people babbling that don't know what they're talking about. Girl, this is our community. We went from the Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's of the world to Black men demeaning and degrading Black women. That's what we've come to. And they don't care that they're getting plucked off like flies. They don't care that their women are being beat down in these damn nail salons and in the street. They care more about Tariq ending my career, so to speak. They care more about foolishness, as my mother would say.
And that's why they're getting blocked, because that's just what they are. And I have no patience for I don't have patience for them.
As my mother would say, this is nothing but a bunch of foolishness.
but if certain things are said about a person from their previous employer, that actually can have a negative impact on her career. That actually can, because at the end of the day, he was her employer. So that's a horrible, at the very least, that's a horrible reference from an employer. And last I checked, when your past employer says negative stuff about you, that has an impact on you getting jobs in the future. So, I mean, that's just the reality of it.
And not only that, this is online. Okay? Stuff that goes onto the internet stays forever. So I have to deal with this for the rest of my life now. I haven't eaten in 2 days since this started. Period.